Let's talk about getting started with the challenge. The first thing you'll need to do is log in to the Summer Reading Challenge page because each person's page is going to be personalized. So in order to see your name, you have to log in, and this is a safe app to use. When you first come in, your page will look a little bit different than mine because I have already completed initiation. In order to complete initiation, you're going to complete the form that looks like this, and this is actually the first screen that you will be seeing. So on this screen, you're introduced to someone named Brulin, who is this fantastical little creature. He's not very nice, but he will be guiding you through the journey. And you're going to insert your email address, which is your school email, write your name, and then you need to verify that you have Sora all set up to go. So Sora download instructions are right here, and you'll click yes. And then in addition to just logging into Sora, you also need to add access to the Fresno County Public Library, and I've provided instructions for doing so. This is a really important step because a lot of the recommendations I provide are available through Fresno County Public Library, but not through the school library, and there's just so many more books available through the county library. So once you've clicked yes to that as well, you're going to submit, and then you'll refresh the page, and once you refresh, your page is going to again look, or for the first time rather, look like this page that I have here, and you'll have 25 points for initiation. One thing you might want to do right away is click on how it works, and that is going to provide you with complete instructions for the entire summer reading program. So that'll give you information about all the different types of validations. Once again, validations are how you prove that you read the book. It'll tell you about the different point statuses that earn you different badges. And specifically, it'll also tell you about achievements that you can unlock by performing quests. So each of these blue highlight or underlined items here are different quests you can do to unlock achievements. And if you click on one of them, then it will take you down for more information about that specific quest. You can also access links through the table of contents. In addition to the different quests, which is when you read a whole book, you could also get equipment points by reading shorter things like newspaper articles or nutrition facts or a dictionary definition. You could also get strategy points by doing things like reading outdoors or listening to an audiobook with a family member. In this video, I'm not going to go through all of these, but I will create a separate video in which I explain each of the different challenges you can do. Returning to this page, once you're ready to, you can complete a new challenge. And the challenge is going to be the Google form where you tell me what you read and where you prove to me that you read it and you specify which kinds of points you should be receiving. So I'm just going to quickly walk you through that as well. So first, you select whether you read a book or something else. So something else is one of those shorter readings I mentioned, like nutrition facts or a dictionary definition. But I'll show you the book one first. Then you write the title and author of your book. I'm just going to put in random letters so I can submit the form. Then you have a primary quest and a secondary quest you can choose from. As I've mentioned before, you do not have to select quests. You can just go ahead and get points just for reading any book at all, but you get more points if you select a quest with it. So for instance, if you read a book that is from a fiction subgenre that you don't usually read, you could select that. If you decide not to do any of the primary quests, simply select Other and choose the appropriate option for how many pages you read. Same thing with secondary. You can have up to one primary and one secondary quest per book. If you didn't do a secondary quest, just leave this blank, it's not required. Strategies. If you don't do a strategy, select not applicable, otherwise select the strategy that you did do. Then click next. Validation is how you read is proof that you read the book. And you can do up to 3 of these per book, and you need to do at least 1. So go ahead and select the validations. For the review, you can type it right in, And for any other kind of validation, you'll need to upload your file. Equipment is things that you do alongside a book, which could be looking up a dictionary definition or exploring another format of a classic, such as listening to one of our podcasts about classics. And if you did do an equipment, then you need to verify for me that you did it in order to get points. So like you could say, I looked up a word in the dictionary. And then you would specify what word you looked up. And submit. And then you can just go ahead and X out of this when you're done. And then I'll also show you if you read something else, how you do that. You select something else. Next. Again, title and author, if applicable. If there's no author, then just do a title or describe what it was. Then say what you did. And to validate this, you just need to write one sentence explaining what you did. So I read a newspaper article. And then I would want some fact, like what it was about, for instance. Oops. And submit. Once you're back on the page, one thing that's not working right now, but what will be happening is that as you submit the form, each time your points will go up. So that is the goal, and if the points are not going up, then I'll enter them manually at the end of the summer. Please feel free to let me know if you have any questions. Preferably email me before school ends because I won't be checking my email during the summer. Alrighty, I hope you enjoy getting started with our summer reading challenge.